Hey toy collectors, welcome to another super exciting, outrageous toy review. Today we're taking a look at two Mega Construx figures. These are based on Masters of the Universe. We have Stratos and Scare Glow. Mega Construx has released quite a few characters from the Masters of the Universe line in Mega Construx figures. These guys were hard to find, and then they popped up at Five Below all of a sudden, and my buddy Tony from RetroCon was able to scoop up a set for me. And now with quarantine, I'm finally getting time to review them. Scare Glow's package points out that he glows in the dark. The backs of their package show off other figures in the wave, included things from Alien, The X-Files, and Ninja Turtles. Here we've got these two guys out of the package. They're standard Mega Construx minifigures. Both of their accessories take a little bit of assembly, and they each come with a figure stand that you also get to assemble. Stratos here has his blue harness on that includes his jetpack. It's made out of a rubbery material. He's got red wings that are a stiffer plastic that go around his wrists. He's got his helmet molded on permanently. He's got a little belt and his furry underpants there. His whole body is sort of the furry sculpt, with his feet and his forearms. So he shares parts with Beastman, just like that original action figure did. My favorite thing about Mega Construx minifigures is how articulated they are. Some of their competitors have really iconic looking minifigures, but they just don't have the posability that these guys do, and that's what I think is so amazing about these figures. Ball joint at the head, shoulder hinges and swivels at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist, no articulation in the torso other than a pivot at the waist, ball joint hips, and a hinge at the knee makes for a really fun figure to play with. Like I mentioned, he comes with a figure stand with his name on it. It's actually made up of a couple of bricks. You can peg him on there any way you like. And then as an accessory, you get the Staff of Avion, which you get to assemble. It's a rod. It's got this plus sign piece that you get to peg the little gems onto, and then the top gem here. It goes in his hand. It seems a little bit large, but it looks really nice. I think it's pretty sweet. Next up, we've got Scare Glow, who is one of the coolest Masters of the Universe characters, who's gained a ton of popularity in recent years, and they knocked it out of the park with this figure. He's fantastic. So Scare Glow is a humanoid body with a skeleton printed on it. So even though he looks like a skeleton, it's just a muscular body with the bones printed on there. The black areas are printed on. The rest of him is molded out of glow-in-the-dark plastic, but it looks incredible. His head is articulated. It's a little hard to move it because of the cape, but it's got the crack and his little glowing eyes and his teeth and everything. His cape is a rubberized purple plastic. It's connected with a little pretend chain there. He has all the same articulation as Stratos, which is really great. He's got a black belt and purple fuzzy underpants. It's interesting how his monster feet are painted to come to sort of like a little point here at the top of the boot there. I don't know what the story is with that, but it's kind of a unique look to this design. I think this figure is incredible. He does come with a figure stand as well, made up of 3 parts, in which you can display him. And in addition, you get his halberd, which is molded in green plastic. It's a 2-part assembly, so much more simple than Stratos, but this is actually an accessory that he came with. There are 2 variants of Scare Glow in the original line, one with a glow-in-the-dark staff and one with the green halberd. They only gave us the green version for this action figure. Both of these minifigures are a lot of fun, and I hope Mattel continues to crank out Masters of the Universe characters for us in this line. I think they are super cool, and would love to see the entire vintage collection recreated.